So a couple of things. The images on the left, those four shoes, same shoe, but you can see how different they look with the different colors and materials. So color materials can play a big role in the aesthetics of the shoe. The image on the right just shows you some of the materials, and you can see how many different materials go into every shoe. There's quite a bit of material science. In fact, it's a whole discipline into itself. But we're going to talk a little bit about the texture and the aesthetics of material. So each material has its own kind of aesthetic and visual vocabulary. And as you can see in these 6 different images, they all have different textures, different gloss levels, different patterns. And so materials can really add to the aesthetic of the footwear. What I'm showing you here are a couple of different colorways and based on inspiration. So the one on the left, inspiration of the tiger, the white tiger. Flags, all kinds of different inspiration. Could be team, based on a team. It could be based on an athlete. Things that are important to your athlete or to the sport or related to the game. And on the right, we just have inspirational footwear. So it could be, your colorways could be based on inspirational footwear as well. Lots of different colorways. Again, the same shoe, just represented in 6 different colorways. So you can see how different those aesthetics are. And as designers, we generate lots of these iterations, these different colorways. So you can see on this page, there are dozens of concepts just exploring color and material. So before we start drawing, I just wanted to recap what we did last class. We kind of did some refinement based on some initial concepts, and we used an underlay of elast to keep these on package and get the proportions correct. So that's important. So let me switch my camera here and we can talk about what's next. So what I'm showing you here are a page of some of that initial ideation that we did a week or 2 ago. And from this, we picked several directions and we used this underlay template to check our proportions. And then we did some overlays based on these concepts. So we used this underlay last template to keep the proportions correct. So what we'd like to do today, what we're going to do is we're going to do some overlays of one of these concepts and then do some color and material iteration. So I think we're going to maybe work on this one here in the upper left and just do some quick overlays of this. Pencils, colored pencils we're using. I've got a few markers. Really any medium that you have we can use. Material in here, so I'm going to make it red. And then what I have with me today are some textures. So some different textures. And I've got these at Joann Fabrics. So these you can use underneath the paper to create kind of a textural pattern. Let's see if it works.